Okay, so let's have a go at making a laser cut Christmas tree in TinkerCAD. Click Create New Design to get started. Alright, we're going to start by putting a ruler down on our work plane, and we're going to use a triangle. I guess it's a triangle. I'm going to make this a fair bit bigger, so I'm going to make that 50 by 30, and we're going to use a circle to cut the hole. So I'm going to get that thing. What is that? That's a rotate that to 90 degrees. I'm going to type 90 in that spot there. It's a cylinder, that's what it is. I'm going to line these things up from the front. So select both of them, use the align tool up top here, and I'm going to click the button, I think it's that one there, we'll align them at the front. Make this cylinder much bigger as well. I'm going to make it 200 by 200. And I want to turn the sides up and have many sides. Okay, so gonna get this lined up now to cut out a bit of a curve in the Christmas tree shape. So just using the keyboard and the arrows to move around. If I hold Control, then it will move down as well. So want something like that where we can sort of put a curve in the side of the triangle. So I don't want to do that on both sides of the triangle, so I'm going to copy and paste, Control C, Control V to make a copy, and just move that so that we get a symmetrical shape in the triangle. Okay, so that's the basic Christmas tree shape. Guess I'm happy with yeah, that'll do. So I'm going to turn those cylinders into holes now. So Control select both of them. No, it's Shift to select both of them. Hold no. Drag a box to select both of them, and make those holes, and then Control A, select everything and combine. And so I now get this is sort of the shape of one section of my Christmas tree. I'm going to make that 50 again, and 30. And now I'm going to duplicate that. So Control, so you have to do all of this in the right order to get this functionality to work quick and easy. So you can't press anything else. So Control D duplicates in place, Control and up to move it. I'm gonna move it about 12 mil up. Gonna change the size of it so that it is only let's see, 40 wide and 25 high, and then Control D repeats that sort of shape so many times until I get something like that. Now I'm going to select them all and use the align tool to line them up at the middle, and that gets me my basic Christmas tree shape, which I guess is okay. So I'm going to do it again. Instead of 12 up, I want a bit more. So Control D to duplicate, Control up on the keyboard. I'm going to go for 15. Again, select everything, use the align tool, line it up at the center, I like that better, so that's what I'm going to go with. Picking everything now, and I'm going to combine it, and that's roughly my Christmas tree shape. Now we need to make this so it's laser cuttable in 3mm MDF, so I'm going to change the thickness of the Christmas tree to 3mm. I'm going to lift it up by about that much, so that's 9mm up. It's getting a bit tall now, so I'm going to make that 60, and I'm going to put a base on that, so that base is 3mm thick, and I'm going to go with 8mm that way, and then select them both and use the align tool again, line them up in the centers, and then select them all and combine them. And now I want two of those, so Control D to duplicate, and there's a spare one. And then I'm going to cut a slot in the first one, so I'm going to stick that maybe about halfway. It doesn't actually matter, and make that 50 high, and this is laser cutting for 3mm material, so 3mm wide. Select both the things, use the align tool, get that in the center, and select them both again and use the group to cut that slot. And now Control D to make a copy. I'm going to put a spare copy over there, and I'm going to use that to cut the other Christmas tree. So I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees and get these two together, and use the align tool again. I'm going to line up their centers, and the one with the slot in it is going to get a hole. It's going to become the hole, so that when I combine them, those slots now should line up exactly correctly when we go to build it. Right, so that's just about done. We need to add a loop to hang this somewhere. So, and I'll rotate that 90 degrees, I think. And I think we want that probably to be about 10mm, and it's going to be 3mm material, and I think that the wall thickness needs to be probably 5. Yep, and then let's line those up. Let's group all of that. Alright, that's it. Now we just need to get that ready for laser cutting. So these pieces need actually to be flat on the work plane. So I'm going to rotate that 90 degrees and rotate that one minus 90 degrees. And I want to put them both on the work plane, so that becomes 0. Just line these up so that they're nice and close together. these should line up their tops for minimal wastage. Yep, that's good. Okay, select them both. Go to export. We're going to export that as an SVG, and that is the file that can get sent to the laser cutter.